All right, so this is, if you can read the sign, the Port of Conneaut Marine Memorial Park, established 1992. And I don't know if they mean this tree or this stone or what. This says donated by class of 1936 Conneaut High School, but the class of 1936 could have donated it at any time. That remains a mystery. Hold on, I have a phone call coming in. GoPro, stop recording. Got invited to a picnic. So anyways, this here is the memorial, and all the people who donated here, we'll give them all credit. Those you have to read upside down. And then we got some on the inside here. All the steps. All right, so all those people and corporations have gotten credit for this here. Now I know that you can't read it, and I'm going to try and take pictures and overlay them because it is very difficult to read in this sun at this angle. Maybe I'll come back later and take a picture. But long and short, let's just take a ride down there to the marina. Well, not really marina, but the Port of Conneaut. Back in damn it, I should have got the date off there. I want to say 97. Back to, all right, so it became operational in 1897, but in 1892 they started digging a 1,300-foot slip for boats to come in carrying coal mined in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio, as well as iron ore. So I'm going to take the high road here because that's no trespassing there, and give you, for instance, of what this all looks like. So you have the inlet over there, and I saw a big ship coming in yesterday, but I was in my hammock. And then you have the canal here, and where you can offload coal and minerals and rocks and iron ore and all that stuff. You have the plant here next to railroad tracks to ship it out all around the country. So this became one of the largest and most productive ports in the country at that time, and for decades to come and follow. And this here is the Pittsburgh and Conneaut Dock Company. I'm sure you can read, but I'll elaborate here on the picture. You see the freighter, the little boat there, or big boat actually, and the train. So what that does is that shows the transportation effort, and then from left to right you have your iron ore, minerals and quarried stone, and coal in the triangular peaks there for the P&C Dock Company. And as with anything that falls under Department of Transportation, Defense, or any other federal agency with oversight, aviation, this is assembly location A in case of the event of a fire or mass casualty event and evacuation in general. Now I'm going to cross over into Pennsylvania and check out what is known as the Rock, a point of interest. This is another one of those situations where I want to go over there. Just save some significant travel. Might have a daytime hooker situation here. Straight. I am now crossing the Ohio Veterans Memorial Bridge. There's a plaque back there in dedication. You see how it is replete with flags and POW MIA reminder, never forget. And then Navy, Army, looks like Coast Guard, Marines. I don't believe I saw the Air Force. As far as uniform services go, I also didn't see the post office or NOAA. Yeah, once again, there's the Air Force down there in the lower left. This is the World War II Museum of the Atlantic Wall. There's a less industrial and more private residence that also doubles as a World War II museum. It looks like basically somebody's granddad's personal collection just laid out in their house. But it's only open on select days. I think it's called the North Coast World War II Museum, something like that. I saw this tree carving over here, over my shoulder, and decided to turn back to see it. Looks like it is in dedication to the Gordon's fishermen, or great men of the Great Lakes. I'm sure there were some great women. This guy almost looks like a Sasquatch with a boat wheel. All right. Now to continue the journey. We're gonna have a pretty big downhill here. And that's usually a forecast of a pretty big uphill. Just hope I don't hit anything that fucking sends me ass over tea kettle again. There's probably some tracks. Make a U-turn. That means I missed something. I was gonna say, why the hell couldn't I just come down here earlier? Maybe I should look at the map rather than listening to it.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Woodworth Road.
Turn left on it. All right. I guess I didn't have to come down that hill. Son of a bitch. Okay. All right. I see the confusion. That's not the road to Amblev. All right. Looked at the map this time. I know that said no outlet back there, but It also said continue on Woodworth for 3/4 of a mile. So I must have fat fingered my navigation or something, but it plotted this boat launch as a point of navigation or interest, and it routed me to that. So I still had 3.5 more miles actually to go to the rock. Unfortunately, I opted for solar protection and water repellents on a day it's not going to rain, and it's overcast enough I'm not worried about getting too burned, considering I already got a little bit of a base tan going. So I'm going to change these. All right, ready to go. I've been waiting since 2006 to do that. I'm right here. Say, can I ask you a question?
No.
All right. Answer's no. I just did. But the rock, are you familiar with it?
With what?
The rock, it's like a point of interest. I guess it's just a rock that overlooks the lake.
Don't know nothing about it.
So Woodworth Road.
I came here when they brought the dirt in.
Oh yeah?
This is my grandparents' house.
Woodworth Road, this road here.
It used to go all the way to the lake.
It doesn't anymore?
Get in and stop right there at that fence.
Yeah, that's what I figured out down there. Is that because
All 3 roads used to go to the thing. If you're going to get across, you better go.
all the way to Route 20?
I think you've got a train coming.
I'm not worried about the train.
You might get caught though.
Eh. But so is it because of the prison that road doesn't go
What
through?
happened is all 3 roads used to go to the lake. Woodworth, Thompson, State Line.
Yeah.
Used to go all the way to the lake. There used to be a road up there called East Lake Road. And that ran, and it still runs into Pennsylvania. Well, there was houses, cottages up on the lake. And there was some houses back further on Thompson Road. What happened was is the city didn't, and there was some grandiose thing where the city wanted to get rid of the roads because they didn't want to have to pave them or maintain them in the wintertime and so forth and so on. So the U.S. Steel at the time kicked all those people because they were renting the property.
Oh.
And they told them, you got so long to get your cottage out of here. If you don't, we're going to burn it down, and that'll be the end of that. They didn't want to lease them the property. So I don't know about the houses, whether they were privately owned and not by U.S. Steel. But all this land used to be U.S. Steel. Right across the street, all the way up.
Huh.
Well, anyways, they got rid of them houses, and there was this thing going on that they were going to build a steel mill and all that stuff. So the city vacated the roads. And that's when they cut them off.
Well, now I'm interested to go down there even more.
You can. Metro Parks owns part of it.
Okay.
But you got to go all the way over to Rudd Road, which is the next road into Pennsylvania. Okay? And that runs north. And then as soon as you cross the railroad tracks, you're going to find a road that heads back west. That's Childs Road.
Childs.
And that'll take you over to the old State Line Road that's still on the other side.
All right.
And then you'll take that all the way up to the lake. And then from there, it's walking.
So,
And then you'll go into Turkey Creek. There's a little creek down there called Turkey Creek.
you think if I was to go up Woodworth, you think the road just doesn't exist anymore?
No, that's all you and Canadian National. You're not allowed on there.
Ah.
That's why I told you you want to get on the other side of the tracks, because even I'm not allowed to cross their property.
Really?
If I get a train stuck here, which I've had them for hours, I'm stuck.
Huh.
They won't let me across.
How about you?
The only one that they'll let across and they have to get permission is safety vehicles.
Huh.
Like police, fire trucks, stuff like that. No, you can't. You're not allowed to cross.
Well, that's good information. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you can't. You're done. You go to that.
I'll be in handcuffs.
Well, I don't know. Handcuffs. They're going to make sure you're not allowed to go across.
All right. Thanks for the information.
Canadian National is ridiculous.
I believe it.
When it used to be the government, they weren't as bad. Take care.
You do the same. got a history lesson. So I'll be looking for Rudd Road, and Childs. Add a little bit more mileage on the journey. I am heading along Route 20, and I'm about to leave Ohio. So this here is the boundary marker for the Connecticut Western Reserve, conveyed to the United States September 11th, 1786. And just across the bridge here, I think there's a bridge, I'll be in Pennsylvania on my way to The Rock. Sign says welcome to Pennsylvania. I can tell you, just because it has a shoulder on the road, I feel a lot more welcome. This is Childs Road, unimproved surface. It cuts through Pennsylvania game land. You'll see signs that say hunters welcome or hunt safely, as opposed to like those signs that are posted about 6 feet high that say no trespassing, no hunting, etc. But anyways, I thought about camping out here, but that's illegal unless you're within, well, it's illegal on Pennsylvania game lands unless you're within I think 500 feet of the Appalachian Trail. Although, to be honest with you, if you went deep enough into the woods, who would know? Well, Google Maps has just announced welcome to Ohio. So I had to ride into Pennsylvania, double back about 3 miles. Now I'm going down a dirt road adjacent to hunting lands, out of season, no problem there, to go see a fucking rock. Along this trail is an obelisk marked Pennsylvania on this side. I'm going to imagine Ohio on the other. Huh, well, wonders never cease. Oh shit, it's that weed that fucking, when you touch it, it fucking stings. Ah! Alright, this was erected in 1881 by a joint commission appointed by the states of Pennsylvania and Ohio to be survey and bemark, definitely fucking 1880s, the boundary line as established in 1786. So, and nothing but graffiti on this side. So, that's something you don't fucking see every day. In about a minute, I'm going to arrive at The Rock. I'll be turning right here on Lake Road. Destination will be on the left. There it is. The Rock. Replete with graffiti for whatever that is, I forget. Fucking Shake, Fry King, Meat Wad. Very underwhelming. All the pain, heartache, and misery that I went through to get here has not been worth it. Oh, there's also gunshot holes in it. Sweet. Between the rocks and the bugs, I cannot explain how underwhelming this experience has been. However, were it not for this view here, I would not have come. Probably a good place to watch the sunset if you want to be caught here after dark, which I don't. All right, I have positioned my camera. I have a 10-second delay, which means I have 10 seconds to get up there. Kind of wish I had a sound. I should put the sound on. We'll see if I can get it in one. That may have got it. That's got to be 10 seconds. All right. If I didn't get it, we'll see how many takes it or attempts it takes. Yep. Got it in one. Of course I'm going to piss off this cliff. Well, I'm leaving Pennsylvania and heading back into Ohio. And to quote a great Ohioan, the late great Michael Stanley, "Thank God for the man who put the white lines on the highway." Unfortunately, it was one state over.